Hello, dear friends. Um, Here I am again to share with you on God's Advocate International. Once more, I want to use this means to extend my greetings to you all, especially in this Lenten period. That we should learn how to abstain. We should learn how to give alms. We should learn how to put smiles on people's faces by helping the less privileged in the society and by giving something back to the society. A lot of family are going through pains. A lot of family are going through difficulties in this present world, in Africa and other parts of the world, and it has extended deeply here in Europe, especially in Spain, in Italy, in Portugal. Let me not talk about Greece, which is deep into financial problem and financial crisis. And Spain also is into financial problem, so also Italy and Portugal. And a lot of family also are undergoing a lot of pains here, struggling, and they are finding things very, very difficult. I know that some that will be watching this video from Africa or from other parts of the world will find it surprising to hear that a lot of family here in Spain don't even have 3 square meal a day. It is very, very surprising, but it is the reality of what is happening. It is the reality of the situation which um, they have found themselves due to economic stress, economic austerity, and everything like that. Every day you hear in the news those who have the opportunity to watch CNN and other and global network, you hear the daily problem in Spain, rioting here and there because the government um, has promised to help or to find solution into the financial crisis, but instead of them finding solution, they are making the case worse each day. There are a lot of corruption here in Spain. I never believed until I started seeing it, or it has been, but due to everything was rosy, nobody knew that people here are very corrupt, the government are corrupt, the people are corrupt. Because if you say the government are corrupt, who are the government? The people. A corrupt government surely will bring into a corrupt society or a corrupt citizens, because the whole hope is lost here in Spain, not because they are into financial problem, but because there is no solution, and the little solution they believe that the government could render, they see that the government or those in power are very corrupt, taking, embezzling, defrauding, and doing all kind of frauds. Instead of solving the problem, they are adding more sorrows to the lives of the people of Spain and other parts of Central Europe that are being hit by this financial problem and financial crisis. So what am I saying? It's not that I'm criticizing the government of Spain, because you say that also there in Africa, in Nigeria, precisely, which is my own country, we have a lot of financial problem also. There are a lot of corruption, you know. But I want to say that this should be a way. I want to use this as a way in bringing something to the minds of those in Africa, the youth in Africa, that you don't think that the so-called white man, they are not corrupt, or that they don't do things um, that are very strange, surprising. All humans are the same. All humans are perfectly the same. No matter your color, no matter your nationality, no matter your race or whatever means you want to look at it, or from whatever angle you want to look at it, every human are the same. They are the good, they are the bad, they are the ugly. Having said that, um, recently in the news, you see that the government of Spain or some people in power have lodged money into Swiss account. The other day, the treasurer of the ruling party, the present ruling party, the PP, somebody in the name of Barcena, it was discovered that he has about 22 million euros in a Swiss account, and it was discovered also that for more than a decade, they have been paying the officials or the executives of his party um, unaccountable salaries. Unaccountable salaries, they have been paying them. When we say unaccountable salary, they have been paying without giving account of the salary they've been receiving, in which the present governor or the present president or the present leader of the party has received for more than a decade or for a decade salaries that are not accountable, that he has not been able to make account of it. The financial system, they have not been paying tax on these salaries they've received. They have they have been they have been doing something which is worse than fraud, because this is not only not paying tax, because they have made the other citizens to pay tax, but they themselves, they've not been able to account for these salaries. They've not paid tax for this salary, and now they are trying to cover up everything. This is pure lie. That is the government here in Spain. That is what people are going through. The citizens are very annoyed. You can see rioting every day. Every day there are kinds of riot, people kicking back that the government should that they should be impeached or something like that. But I know that they will not be impeached, and they're not going to leave the office, because the corruption has eaten deep into their system. Even if they deny it, even if they say it's not happening, but the handwriting is far there on the wall. Everybody can see it, people can read it. So I just want to bring this to your notification, especially my fans over there in Africa, in Nigeria, for you to know that there is corruption everywhere. The only thing we can do is to fight against corruption. The only way you can fight against corruption, it starts from your home. It starts from you. You know, know your laws of each country where you live. Know your duties. Know your rights as a citizen. Don't let somebody pay off your right. Don't let somebody buy off your right, because your right that is bought today, it is a stress for you tomorrow, and you are taking away the future of your kid in the next generations. Because we can say that, yeah, everybody is doing it, but you are not everybody. Something starts one day. You can say no one day, and your no can encourage millions of people to keep saying no, or to start saying no, and to change the face of the earth, to change the face of the government, to change the mentality of people. Because every human, or most humans now, have a biased mentality, a fraudulent mentality, a corruptive mentality. We all want for myself. You imagine that, what can somebody be doing with 22 million euros in a Swiss account? and he keep receiving salary each day, each month, from the government and everything. And you see people coming into government here in Spain. I'm talking about here in Spain. I'm not talking about Africa, because I know you say, yeah, it's happening there in Africa, but surprisingly it is also happening here in Spain. Why? Because people have gone so biased. People have changed their mentality into a fraudulent mentality. They deceive people, they deceive the government, they deceive the people, they deceive the citizen. And the government now, or those in government, or those in power, are deceiving the system. And when you deceive the system, you see that everything goes bad. That is why there is crisis, because a lot of money have been embezzled here in Spain. In Valencia, a lot of money have been embezzled, and they don't do nothing to these people. And if you see someone in the street who is into a crime of 110 euros, you see the person in court. But you see all these people, nothing has been done to them. So for those of you that have been hanging up reading my pages, my blog, and following us up here in YouTube, I want you to get something right. Get it very right. One hand corrupts million hands. Hey, the no you say today can help your future tomorrow. The yes you say today can destroy your future for tomorrow. So always do the right thing. Don't join the masses. Do the right thing. An injustice today to one person is an injustice to a million people tomorrow. So think twice, be real, and help build your family, help build your nation. Charity, they say, begins at home. Do the right thing, and let us kick against corruption. God bless. Have a nice time, and help people around you. Be a good citizen, be a good individual. A good individual, that's the most important thing. From there we build a brighter future, a brighter nation. God bless you. Take care. One love. God's Advocate International.